This is the first in what's probably going to be a series of videos covering tips or things I wish I knew sooner before playing Remnant 2. This video is intended for newcomers to the series or those who played the first game but played it casually or didn't complete it. If you're a hardcore Remnant from the Ashes player, you probably won't learn anything new here. This first video is basically a mashup of two tips covering the difficulty level and the world generation. For the difficulty level, I would absolutely encourage you to start with Survivor for a couple of reasons. This is a Souls-like game, so the combat is pretty challenging. You'll level up as the game progresses, but at first you'll be very underleveled and you'll probably find the higher difficulty levels frustrating. The second reason is that you'll be playing this game multiple times anyway. The game is intentionally designed so that you can't collect all of the items and you can't max out your character in one playthrough. I'll touch on leveling up your character and collecting items in the second half of this video. But my suggestion is to do your first playthrough on Survivor difficulty, then maybe attempt Veteran on your second playthrough after you've collected a good amount of items and leveled up your character. In this franchise, the concept of collecting items over multiple playthroughs is intertwined with the way the world levels are generated. The worlds are procedurally generated, and the bosses that spawn when your world is generated are also random. Here's a map of an early level in the game. The environment and the basic enemies will look the same in your game, but the layout of the world is different, and the level boss might be different. This is really important because level bosses drop special gear. So, for example, if I play through this level and get one of two possible bosses, its reward might be item X, but your playthrough might be the second boss whose reward is Y. So you can see how I need to play through this level multiple times to collect all of the possible items. It does come down to RNG, so you might have to play the level several times to get everything it might have. Luckily, the game has two modes, a campaign mode and an adventure mode. The progress for both is stored separately, and you can easily re-roll the adventure until it spawns with the bosses and items you're looking for. I'll probably create a separate video to talk about these two modes, but for now, enjoy the replayability you get out of this game by the way it generates its world in a random manner. And remember, start on Survivor mode. See you in the next video.